This the AMG way, we don't follow the crowd. Quiet money moves, we just say it out loud. Tax-free living, long plays over hype. Build it right once, let the legacy right. We talk ownership.
It is that time. Yes, it is for another AMG podcast, guys. What's up? What's up? Good evening. Brother Larry Woods and I are here, about to have some real talk. This is kind of the off night, right, Woods?
Boys being boys, talking about whatever we want to talk about.
Talking whatever we want to talk about. Have a little barbershop, little, our own form of just car conversations. You know, when OGs back in the day used to take that road trip. Hey, let's go down to St. Louis, man.
Right.
Get the car, they get in there with the little Jerry curls, some old Temptations, and they go down the street, talking trash or whatever. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do, minus the Jerry curls. So, all right, today, what we doing, man? What we gonna do today?
You had brought up something interesting.
Okay.
About how some people feel. I should say some men feel something about women cooking.
About the old kitchen.
That kind of struck a nerve because, I come from a single mom household. So I had a strong mom who actually knew what it means to be a woman, to be a lady, and she wasn't tolerating no mess.
Yeah.
So in order to not tolerate no mess, unfortunately, she had to say, no, we're not going through this for the rest of my life, and chose her own path. All right. So when certain dudes or any dude say something negative about a woman, you have to put it in the context, right?
You have to
put it in the context. Right. Yep. So I really want to hear what was said. So we can put it in context or try to understand where is he coming from?
Where does he come from? And offer some different perspectives. Who knows? It's gonna get kind of juicy, man. So let me pull up this clip. Let's see what we got here, brother. Stephen A. is brother Stephen A. Let's see what we got. All right.
Big time.
Here we go.
Against masculinity, it's gonna end with this. I don't care. I can cook for myself. I don't want to. I want you to cook. I'll pay for the food. I'll take you out. I'll take you out every week. Yeah. We're doing it. But damn it, the only thing I'm doing for myself is getting up for some cereal. That's it. I'm not cooking. I'm not. I don't feel like it. If I have to do that, why do I need you? But that's me. I'm just being that. I understand it comes across as chauvinistic, but I just finished saying, I'll take you out. I'll buy the food. I'll take care of whatever you need me to take care of. But damn it, I walk through my crib and you there. I better not smell behind salt. It's a problem. If I'm smelling behind salt, why are you there? Why? My sister has her own family. If my sister knows I'm coming, the minute I walk through the door, I'm smelling food. She knows that. She's my sister. You the woman in my life and I'm smelling pine salt, that ain't gonna last. I assure you that. Go get the brother that don't mind. I hope he can offer you what I'm offering, because it ain't gonna last. I'm just telling you my flavor. Yeah. That's me. Ain't gonna change.
Does she work?
Yeah.
Steve.
Oh, yes. Why? Because I don't want you home all day long thinking about what I'm doing.
But
I need you preoccupied. I need you preoccupied with life. Do you? Listen, man, I don't require much. It doesn't matter. If you in my life, especially now, if you in my life, you're good. You're good. But I'm going to get a hot meal now. I said a hot one. I ain't say no cold.
But
I said a hot one.
Fresh.
Minute I walk through the door, I didn't say it even got to be ready. I'm not being like that. I'm just saying I need to smell food.
These are your
this assault against masculinity,
man, bro. That's rough.
That's rough, man. That's rough, Mondo.
That's rough. I'm laughing because some of the things he said is like kind of contradicting. it got really rough when Cam asked, "Does she work?"
Right.
Yeah. Hold on. Wait a second, man. Am I tripping when I hear that? It hit a nerve.
My opinion, no, you're not tripping.
Okay. Because I'm like, wait a second, man. Now, okay. Do you want to go first? Or you want what you
So
want to
she
do?
got to work, right? 9 to 5, which we know these days, if she's got any kind of position,
It's
any
not 9
kind
to
of
5.
job, it's not 9 to 5. So
Right,
you're bringing some of that home, right?
Yeah, you're right. Right.
So that takes a minute to kind of decompress from your day, right? And then you got to worry about a dude that's requiring. This part is a requirement.
Requirements.
It sounds like it's almost contractual.
He would rather have food than a clean house.
Than a clean house. It needs to be at least started by the time he get there, whenever that is.
Dude, I think he's single still.
I see why.
For real?
I
Like,
see
dude,
why.
full bruh.
Because here's the thing, it's
Dude, I keep laughing, man, because like this, does he not hear himself?
no, he doesn't, and it's 100% transactional.
Oh,
It's
all day
100%
long.
transactional, and people may say, "Well, our relationships are transactional." To a certain extent, yeah, but if it's not transactional through the lens of the Word of God, like I
Correct.
need that God love steering through you for this
Correct.
relationship. Period. Ain't
Right.
none of that. None of that.
So I feel you, man. And I don't mean to laugh like I'm making light of how ignorant I think some of the stuff is he's saying. Look, man, okay. So I'm gonna play kind of both sides a little bit.
Okay.
Not fully, but a little bit.
Okay.
I can understand a man wanting or desiring, let's say desiring, entertaining the thought of, man, it'd be nice to come home to a warm meal every day. That'd be incredible, man. That's different than saying, I better come home to some food. Man, yo.
That's 1,000%. And notice the conversation was led off with an attack on masculinity. What makes you think that's masculine for you to demand something like that? That ain't masculine. It's
You know what?
You look small.
Right. You know what masculine?
It's a Napoleon complex, homie.
They're right. Because in my opinion, the real masculine thing to do is to love and serve your woman so much that she wants to cook for your black behind.
That thing will happen organically.
By default. She might not be able to know how to boil water, but she can make the heck out of some ramen noodles, and your ramen noodles gonna have the best taste, fresh. She might find some chicken to put in there, some scrimps, whatever it is. she gonna turn that ramen into some real ramen, put some egg up in there. She gonna do her best because she wants to serve you.
Right.
But the moment you start being a tyrant, I bet you know what? Let me tell you, you better learn how to live by yourself. That's what you better learn how to do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got that down pat.
Yeah, I'm sure. Because like you don't do. First of all, okay, can I? I'm gonna be real transparent about our crib.
Hey, this is not an attack on Stephen A. It's
not.
Right? This is a conversation about Stephen A's remarks.
His remarks to me, dude. Okay, again, as a man, or even maybe a woman would love to come home to a warm meal, and I know they do, especially when there's times where, say, the man's off work or he's home early, and the woman had a long day, or she out with the kids all day, whether she's working or out with the kids all day working.
Right.
And comes home, and your boy, me, I'm off today, got off early. I can tell she's probably at like 40% capacity, and she spent. The idea of cooking is just painful, but I'm operating at 70, 80. You know what? Let me go ahead and cook something for the fam.
Yes.
Let me serve her. Babe, don't even worry about it. I see you on about 30 or 40. Go ahead and, get the kids ready. I'll get the food ready, do the dishes, this, that. You gotta worry about tonight. Like, how can we step in when there's a need? That's how we get down here. I don't expect Selena to do my laundry. I don't expect, even though she does, but I don't expect her to. She offered to. I never asked her to. I don't expect her to cook. Fool, I'm grown.
Right.
I know how to feed myself.
You know how to get fed.
I know how to get fed. If I can't cook, I know how to buy something.
Yep.
Either way. But the fact that we serve each other, she wants to do that because she sees that I'm mentally spent at the end of a lot of days. It will be a blessing to me. It would take one thing off of my mind that I don't have to worry about. If I am going to cook, she'll say, you know what? I'll go get to the groceries that you talked about. I'll go get it. So you don't have to do both. It's like there's a teamwork thing there.
There you go. There's that word.
It's a team. It's a team, man. It's like, but it's well, I'm old school. No, you ignorant school. You ignorant school. It's like, seriously, I hate that excuse. Well, I'm just old school. No, you're ignorant. And you've been doing it wrong so long, you convince yourself that it's right.
That's the right way. Yep.
Because you've normalized ignorance. You've normalized not serving your woman, man.
They've never seen that.
They never seen that.
Or they consider that as weak when they don't even know the fruits of that.
You know what's weak? You know what's strong though? Is when you can serve your woman so much so that she wants to do a laundry list of things for you because you just served her. You didn't demand it. You didn't bark. You didn't command. You didn't scream. You didn't You didn't do none of that. You just served with love and kindness. And what can I do for you? You'd work as a team together. And she's like, you know what? Let me serve you and let it be a reciprocal relationship. I'm going to, you know what? Let me cook. Let me clean. Let me do. And honestly, there's some women that are better at cooking. There's some men that are better at cooking. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter about who's better.
Right.
Here's the bottom line. Both of y'all humans, both of y'all need to eat.
That's right.
Who got the energy? This one? Cool. Tonight's on you. Cool. I got it. But when I hear that stuff, man, because I know some OGs like that, man. But you also got pissy marriages.
Right. Right.
I expect it to be hot. You need to be kicked in thy nuts.
Look,
I'm serious. Like, to me, that's the most ignorant.
You want that soprano to come out of him.
We're gonna turn you to from an ignorant baritone to a soprano with one
immediately.
Yeah, immediately. Dude, that's ridiculous to me. I don't know, man.
We were designed and created to lead.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We were designed and created to lead with the love of God, right? And
yes.
part of and majority of that is serving.
Yes.
Period. Full stop.
Period.
Is
100%.
serving.
100%.
So yeah, that thing will organically.
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah. Dude.
Relationships, whether they're marriage or just, relationships, it's 100-100. They know 50-50. It's 100-100.
See that. And all I know is in my experience. So I'm gonna speak from it a lot. So it's not a bragging thing. It's just it's all I know. I'm not married to 3 different people. So you know what I'm saying? So for instance, in our relationship, as I'm sure it is with you and Mary, you and I are good at some things and not so good at others that our women are better at, or sometimes they're not as good and need our help, right? It's like you figure out who's stronger in certain things. Right. So for instance, it's easy for Selena to do laundry and fold and stuff. Like it's just, I'm not saying she likes it. She doesn't mind it. Mm-hmm. She literally doesn't mind it. It's just in her flow of how she navigates in the house. She could just do it in her sleep. For your boy here, it is a project. I get overwhelmed. I'm not good at folding. Straight up, I'm not. I mean, I can put pants on the hanger and a shirt up in the hangers and stuff like that. But when it comes to like hanging or folding shirts, like in the store, where your logo's face up and all nice and pressed, like I'm not. I got 10 thumbs when it comes to that. I don't know what I'm doing. So she saw me on Struggle Street trying to, I'm being washing my clothes, putting stuff away, and she walked in the closet like, you need some help. I'm like, no, I'm straight. She said, no, I got it. I'll take care of it. It's no big deal. I could tell you struggling with this. I'm like, well, it's just one less thing, one more thing I have to worry about. It takes brain power for me to do it. Like I'm not good at technically with it. She said, I got it. Don't worry about it. It's easy for me. Just fine. What?
Yeah.
You mean I should be expecting her to do my laundry? Because dude. And probably why she offered to do that is because, one, I don't demand things from her.
Mhm.
Demand. But other areas where, I am serving, she's like, oh, I'll do that for you. Because the last time I was trying to do something and I tried to fix this, that, and the other, I couldn't do it. You just boom, boom, boom. Everything was fine. You see what I'm saying? It's like,
Right.
you just, it's like a puzzle.
That's at 100, 100.
Yeah.
Right.
When he said,
you fill in the gaps for her, she fills in the gaps for you.
Man, I better spell pie. So, dude, I'm like, how can you be that ridiculous?
I think he's pretty serious about it too.
He's serious. The only thing I'm gonna get on my own is cereal.
So the problem with that is, I said, well, let me say this: the bigger problem with that is because of the platform that he has.
Yeah,
the hard work he has put in over the years to get himself in the position he's in right now. Right. So from a mindset standpoint, do you think that's going to change? Do you think it can be changed?
I think it can be changed, but I do think there has to be a much deeper uprooting of arrogance, entitlement.
So what's required for that?
The Lord.
Okay.
Period. You can't find that on your own.
True. So to be safe to say, it'd be nice if he surrounded himself with some people who are actually in some relationships that are qualified to lead him in the right direction.
Right. Some guys with credentials.
But if he's hanging around all single dudes that's just like him,
right?
Where's that pivot ever gonna come?
And to Cam's point, you could tell Cam was not feeling that.
Yeah, he was bothered by it.
He was bothered. You could tell.
Well, I can tell you this mainly because Cam was raised a little different.
Yeah. You could tell he was like, that's why he was like, does she have to work? Yes. And he was like, what? Like,
yeah,
bro, what in the world, man? Do you not realize that the demand that you're putting on your woman is a job in itself?
Right.
And yet you still want her to go out in the marketplace and work, and she got to come home and work for the boss of you.
Right. So
good.
That's two jobs.
That's two jobs. Man, dude, I have zero tolerance and patience for dudes like that.
Zero.
Zero. I don't care what platform you on, how much money you have. That means zero to the kingdom. It means zero to me. I don't care about your status, your platform, who think you're awesome and who think you're not. Dude, that is the most ignorant piss I've ever heard in my life. You're going to put demands on another human being to serve you?
That's tyrant mentality.
Demands. Not that would be nice. Or that'd be cool. I would much appreciate. I'd be grateful for that. That's different. Oh, it's not negotiable. I'm standing on that. I'm old school. Well,
because you took her out to eat.
I'll pay for everything. You're a man.
Because you bought the food.
Yeah, like you're a man, idiot.
I don't get it.
What you want a badge because you pay bills?
Right. If she's working, she can pay her own bills.
This ain't the Boy Scouts, fool. Like you want a Boy Scouts badge because you buying groceries?
That's what dude's supposed to do.
That's what you're supposed to do. The thing
she working, can she buy her own bills? Can she pay her own bills and buy her own food if she working?
Dude, the real men that I know, whether they're in this reality yet or not, I've heard them say, man, we are on our way or getting ourselves in position so I can bring my boo home. I've heard several men say that. Real men. Yeah. They want to bring the boo home. Now, they're not saying you have to come home because I said so. Like he would probably say if that's what he was thinking. It's more of, I want to give my wife that option.
Yeah.
To be home and be a homemaker, which is the hardest job I think there is, especially when it's kiddos.
For sure.
You know what? I want you to be at home with the kids and have the gift of teaching and our children and take care of being the COO of the home. You know what I'm saying? The queen bee of the home. And I'll go out and kill it and drag it home. You hold down the fortress while I'm gone. I come back, we run this thing together. Like that kind of partnership.
Mm-hmm.
Or say, and she may say, you know what, nah, I love it, but I the way I'm wired as a woman, I can do yes, I got here, but I need to pursue something. I have a passion for the cool. Just want to give you the option.
Yeah.
Give it
Yeah,
out.
while they doing that passion, we're gonna champion that passion.
And we're gonna champion that passion, whatever that is.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And a real man can say in a season, because I've been through it, champion the passion, right? In one season. That season ends. Got babies. Okay, we're gonna come home now.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're talking now for the future, like when the kids get a certain age, what's the next season? What's God put on your heart? What you going, what's next? You know, when you get to start doing things and chasing something that you want to build and pursue, this, that, and the other outside of the home.
Mm-hmm.
We're already having those conversations.
Right. We're having those conversations now in this house.
See, I'm saying. And I think one of the best gifts as a man to be manly, to be strong, is to put your family in a position to where you can give your wife the option.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the most manly things you can ever do. Baby, what you want? You want to do this? You want to do that? You want to work? You want to not? You want to be home? You want to do that? To be able to give versus you can only do one because I said so. Man, get out of here with that, man. Like, I can't stand dudes like that.
It takes a lot of balls to say that on social media.
It does. It does. It does. And any woman with her in any sort of sense that might have been attracted to your forehead might have been like, I thought he was cool. No, he just let it all fly. No. And I think
part of a social media flex.
Man, he flexes all day, every day on TV. And if I'm being honest,
is that what's fueling it?
I respect him as a professional. As a man, I respect him. You know, I don't really get down with, never have really got down with him. His energy is just completely off to me. Always has been to me. Ever since years ago when I first started seeing him, I'm like, I not to say I'm the end all be all, and I got I'm dialed in, but he's just so tight, like I can tell you who's real and who's not. I don't know. Just for me and how I just never have been. He makes my flesh crawl.
Interesting.
The energy, you can call it confidence. Yeah, he's confident, but there's definitely a lot of arrogance up in there too. I don't really, for me, it's the false humility. He's humble, man, whatever.
Maybe that's it. The false humility.
The false humility. That's what irritates me. I can't stand it when arrogant people try to act humble, but they have all the fruit. Look at the fruit, man.
Look at the fruit. The fruit in his eyes is skewed because he didn't forget or either don't know where that fruit came from.
Look, he might be a dope person, and I know a lot of people love him, and that's cool. And I'm not saying I hate him. I don't know the man. No. I'm saying he's not my cup of tea. I might not be his cup of tea. I'm probably not a lot
probably
of people.
Not. Me either.
Yeah, and that's fine. I can deal with that. I can dap a man up, give him play. Hey, man, much respect. Go do your thing. I do mine. I'm fine with that. So this is not like a sizing up thing. He's just not my cup of tea. You know, I know he's brilliant. He's a very smart guy. He's very educated. Been around. Phenomenal memory. Phenomenal. I would say storyteller in the sense of athletics and sports and journalism. He has a gift for all that. He's obviously gifted in that field. Obviously. But when it comes down to something that I feel like I'm good at, and I know it's something that he's not in right now, called a marriage, kind of trump you a little bit, bro. Just saying. Like,
that's reasonable.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can I listen to a critic with no credentials?
True.
How you got so much mouth on something and you can't even keep one of these women you're trying to boss around?
If we was talking about broadcasting, he would, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Right. We had a big platform talking about broadcasting. I'm sure he had something to say about it.
Yeah. And probably tear us up because he's gifted at that. Right. Probably because he's gifted at it.
Yeah.
So again, okay. I did slide into a little bit of attack on him, but it's not, I'm not attacking him. It's my perspective of him. He's just not my thing. Cool. and other people might have the same or similar perspective. But that tone, the dogmatic, dude. First of all, that dogmatic approach in response to a woman cooking in the house, and I better not smell pine salt. I better smell food, dude. You are talking about one of the most precious gifts we've ever been given on this earth. When you're talking about a real woman, I'm not talking about a human being walking around that has a vagina. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a real woman, a godly woman, a woman who is effeminate, who's a lady, kind of how you described your mother earlier.
Absolutely.
Right?
That's why it's halfway a trigger word for me when people start talking like that about women. I'm like,
Yeah, it's like, wait a second, man. Hold on.
Context.
Like,
what's the context behind it? What are you doing as a
real.
man for you to view women in that way? What are you doing?
What was happening around you as a kid when you saw that and thought that was okay?
Right.
Now, I know some ladies, young and old, that serve their men so well. It's not even the best word to use. These men are blessed. You hear me? Because these women, they putting it down in the kitchen with the family, the kids, loving, respectful to everyone, nurturing, kind, life-giving, being a helpmeet, advice. Dude, you know one of the most beautiful things is godly, sensitive correction. But you got to be the kind of dude that receives it, though. Right?
Correct.
That like when your woman loves you enough to gently give you that queen advice with few words that can make you pivot. She don't need to give you a long speech or dissertation. She can literally say 3 words, 1 sentence, and you pivot. She corrected you with love. Dude, how you gonna get a woman like that when 10 minutes before, I better not smell pine salt in this house? Come on. You're not gonna get a woman like that. You know what you're gonna get? You're gonna get a woman who likes to fight.
Yeah, combat.
Who likes to combat and be dramatic, bring you drama. What you think this is, and all this other kind of stuff. Like, bro, like I can't stand that, man. I really can't. I'm not trying to get on dudes. I don't know what I'm getting on, other than the fact that video hit a nerve.
Yeah, for sure.
Hit a nerve.
For sure. I mean, what kind of companion does he really want?
A slave.
Right. That is
no
pretty much what he's describing that he wants. But he don't want that's not a companionship. That's a slave.
I better have food when I get home. I better not smell pine salt when I get home. Now I can smell it after my belly's full. Pine salt is fine after I'm full. And when I wake up after this post-dinner nap with the itis, I want you to be in that bed too. And when I get up in the morning, I got a certain list of expectations. Blase Skippy. And on and on and on.
Yeah, usually that list doesn't end. It doesn't stop at I better smell food. It doesn't stop there.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Dude, I know a dude or a couple. Not my business. I'm not in their marriage. I wasn't on the stage when they said I do, so I have no voice and no opinion that should matter to them, for the record. Okay. However, I do have eyeballs. And in my perspective, it just seems a little one-sided. I see her, and here's what I mean by this. I see her loving him so hard and so well. I think some guys, and this is a deeper conversation we can pivot to, instead of it igniting a reciprocal behavior, oh, woo, man, let me take care of my boo. Let me serve. What can I do? I'm a cook. Girl, go get you a massage. Hey, you know what? Just go out and go see your girlfriends. I got the kids. Hey, you know what? I'm going to take you out date night, 2 nights in a row. Oh, hey, whatever it is. Hey, let's spend some quality time on the patio and just talk. We'll put the kids down. We'll send them to mama's house. You know what? I got it. I'll cook. I'll do the dishes. This, that. Hey, you know what? Let's do a rhythm. If you're going to cook all the time, I'll do the dishes all the time. Whatever it is. it takes a special kind of an aware, selfless dude to have a woman that's serving at such a phenomenal level for that servant be that gift of serving him should ignite him to want to give it back. Yeah. However, I've seen some guys that get that and they feel entitled to it, and it actually empowers them to be lazy. It empowers them to not want to do anything because they just basking in the glory of my wife got it. Dude, I know some jokers like this, and I'll be sitting around looking at them, man, get your behind up.
Usually them the ones that end up solo eventually.
Get your behind up and serve your boo, man.
Because it doesn't stop there for them.
Right.
They stop doing other stuff too.
Yeah. It's like, right. It's like, yeah, you're right. Absolutely right. And the guys I'm thinking of, it's like, now I'm not in your marriage. You do. If that's what she signed up for, hey, you know, y'all love it. I guess y'all like it. I love it. Whatever. I mean, that's fine. Whatever. But I just my heart and who I am, Woods. I can't do that, man.
You can't do that. And on the surface, they can't either. Because she may think, I mean, it may look like she's enjoying it, but eventually, over time, that's going to wear out.
And some women are really good at masking the pain.
Absolutely.
A lot of women are. I mean, these are the women that bring life into the world, by the way. They can handle a lot of pain.
Yes.
They can handle a lot of pain. All right. So, yeah, I think about those cats. I'm like, man, how does that make you lay down and just expect it? To me, it's like you're using her.
Well, you say that. Let's flip the script.
Okay, flip it. I like that.
There's a lot of women out there who demand the same thing.
Now that's a flip.
That list of expectations can, you know.
Hey, I know about that. So, yes.
That list of expectation is ginormous on some ladies.
Man, what you said.
And then also, just like the video we watched, these ladies are single too.
Bro.
The single people got most to say in the most negative way.
That's true.
And a lot of humility coming from the single women. That's what we get to a level of humility and learn about what it is, what it means to be a wife, if that's what you want to be, and dudes, what it means to be a husband.
Well, okay, this is going to maybe get controversial. So my observation is that I've seen this wave of women. It might be awesome women, but they're not awesome partners.
Yeah.
The awesome people, you know, the awesome woman, but they're not an awesome partner. Because, you know, unfortunately, because of, you know, just the reality of a lot of kids, men and women, don't have a lot of examples of what partnership, marriage, and all that stuff looks like because there's so many single parent homes these days. True. A lot of people have grown up without seeing the real example. So they've seen mom as boss.
Mm-hmm.
They've seen mom as mom and dad.
True.
They see mom cooking and fixing stuff. They see mom being the lady and defending the house. They see mom, you know, being sensitive and nurturing, but also, you know, doing the manly stuff and barking to protect the fort. I get that because moms have to do. I get it. I'm not bagging on it. I get it. But if that's what you grew up and you saw, that's all you saw. You don't know what it looks like to have a great relationship because you didn't see one growing up. So how would you know how to recognize a good relationship or a good man that's willing to have one with you when you've never seen it exemplified in your home? How would you know what to look for? That's fair. I'm not bagging a person like that, but how would you know?
That is fair. So at the same time, what's in them to say there's got to be another way?
Right. Okay, cool. So, but what's not going to work, in my opinion, is when it goes the other way too. Now that's a whole nother story. I'm going to go, but you can't be 50% woman as a woman or 100% woman and also 50% man.
Yeah.
So now he working out of 50%, you working out of 150.
Right.
That math doesn't work.
That's unequally yoked.
You got to give him room to be 100% of what he was designed to be.
Yeah.
And he needs to give you the same. But you can't be all woman and half man and expect him to be all man. That's where the fights happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's like boom, boom, bucking heads. Because your 50 that's over here, we should be over here. Your 50 bucking with him. He trying to be all man, and you trying to be half a man. And it's just this friction. You know, it's really sensitive to talk about because people get offended real quick about this stuff. And I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm not trying to offend anyone. But it's real though, in the sense of today. It's like I'm so glad I'm not in the dating game. Oh my God, Lord.
And by the way, the only people that are offended are the ones who don't want to pivot or can't receive.
Exactly.
If you just want to, pull the cookies down where everybody can reach them.
Exactly.
You got to be open to receive.
You have to, man. Because if you single this long, there's a reason.
Come on, man.
And it ain't always everybody else. Let's just go and be real about it. It's not always everyone else. It's like it's now what is this sucking men out there? Yeah, there's sucking women too. There's sucking humans. Yeah. And there's good ones too.
Yep. There's
good ones. There's aight ones. There's terrible ones. There's incredible ones. There's, demon ones. You know what I'm saying? There's everything. There's all of it. But at the same time, it's like here's what's funny to me. I used to tell people, some friends, male and female, we would have talks about this kind of stuff, and it would probably not the most eloquent thing that I would say, but I would say this: you attract how you act. If you act hood, you're not gonna get the guy that went to Princeton.
Right.
If you are at the airport with a bonnet on and your pajamas going to catching a 7 a.m. flight, you are not going to get the guy that's in first class going to a business meeting. You are not getting that dude. If you portray yourself a certain way, here's one way. You're popping off at people, getting attitudes. I don't need a man. Really? That's a defense mechanism, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that you can't be independent and take care of yourself. You might not need a man to take care of yourself, but we are built for community. That's a defense mechanism. I don't need one. Okay, you might not need one to actually eat, to earn income.
Right.
Drive your car, because Cooter up the street. You can take it to the dealership. You may not need a man to actually function. True. I agree with that. But could you function more efficiently? With less anxiety?
I don't think that far.
At a higher level, because now you're leveraging gifts that he has, versus you being frayed at the ends.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible that two is better than one? If they're equally yoked, of course. Is it possible? But I do, when I hear women say that, it's like, I feel the frustration and I get all that. But if you wrote down the perfect guy that you're looking for, and he came to your house, knocked on your door and said, I'm ready for you, you mean to tell me you wouldn't take him? Of course you would. The other real question, though, is the guy that's on that list, are you what he's looking for?
Right.
And I think that's where it's disjointed, in my opinion. People want this, but they live and act and think like this. I want this, but I just know what it looked like. I don't know what it is to be that. I just know what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
them the people who can't see themselves in the mirror.
Boy, what you said.
I've said that once before. The people who can't see themselves in the mirror, that's how they act. You got to be able to look in that mirror and strip everything you see down. But if you can't see that, you can't see your true self in the mirror because you've puffed yourself up with all of this crap.
Yep.
Expectations.
Yep.
That's a problem.
Massive problem. And it's so crazy, man. Especially when you get the individual, it's a victim mentality. Everything is everybody else's fault. And that is, oh my gosh. That wears me out.
They definitely can't see themselves in the mirror.
No, they can't. No, don't take accountability for nothing.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest signs in proof of growth and strength in oneself or in a person is being able to recognize, oh, well, you know what? that wasn't them, that's me. I need to improve in this area. And not that you beat yourself up. I'm not saying you wallow in it, but just own up to it and say, all right, I need to pivot and get better in this area. Let me seek some wise counsel. Let me find someone who can help me stay on this path, because I've never been on this path before. Let me do life in community with someone who can help me along this new road that I know is good. I heard is good, but I've never been there before. So I need to find someone who's been there who can mentor me down this path. I'm speaking from experience, man.
Oh, that makes two of us. Because early in my marriage, it was, my wife, she's been saved since she was 2.
Mm-hmm.
And she grew up a little different from I did. I had to run the streets first before I found the Lord. Right. That's just how that went.
You had to,
right? I just had to run the streets before I found, the Lord.
Yeah, I feel. Yeah.
That's just something I chose. Yeah,
Right.
I wasn't forced into it. Yeah, I chose that.
Yeah, I see.
Right.
Yeah.
So when I found him, though, it's all good. Now I met my wife. Now, of course, she operated as she's the dominant wisdom, the dominant wiser, the dominant, experienced spiritual person in the house. Until I hit her with something one day that she asked me about. She asked me, I can't remember what it was, right? Something dealing with God, what he told me, or what God had told her to do. And I needed to respond out of it, right? As if she needed an answer like right now.
Okay.
Right. And I answered her like a week later with specific instructions.
Okay.
And at that moment, she realized that God talks to me different than he talks to her.
Interesting. Yep.
Right. It's not at the same time. And it's on a different wavelength.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
He'll talk to me through something that I value in the space that I'm in. Right. Whether it be sports, whether I'm sitting in front of sports thinking about him. Right.
Right.
Because something can be on and I'm thinking about God.
Right.
Right. Anything like that. So he gives me instructions differently than he gives it to her.
Okay.
So once she realized that, here we are 24 years later. Symmetry. Symmetry.
That's it, man. I have some people I know in my family, women in my family, women. Some are very old school, and some are very much this new school thing. I had a conversation with them at a gathering once about this whole thing of I don't need a man. A lot of interesting thoughts, all that good stuff. But I brought up a point. We need each other for obvious reasons, procreation and things like that. It's obvious. But when it comes down to like just everyday logistical things of just civilization, if you need your plumbing fixed, who you calling? It's typically a male. You need a house built that you want to get a mortgage on because you're independent. You're going to have your own house. Typically, who builds it? If you're looking for a lot of these types of hard labor, a labor intensive type of jobs and positions, you need someone to come get that garbage in the garbage truck. Typically, it's a what? Male. The nuclear power plants, typically what? Men. So majority of the everyday things that women, all of us, are experiencing for livelihood and just being able to live in a civilization, men are a very important integral piece of this equation. But I don't need no man. I think you do, because I think the company that produced those eyelashes, those fingernails, that makeup, that weave, and everything else is going on, it's most likely been produced by a man that owns a company and has people in there working for him. Not all, but majority for sure. Now, I'm not saying that women owe men anything for that. I'm not saying that. Maybe just owe respect in a sense of being grateful, like we are grateful for women, when women are phenomenally gifted at certain things. We know that. And I'm not being chauvinistic, cooking and having babies. No. Of course, that's babies is the obvious thing. But women have so many gifts, especially the godly women: discernment, sensitivity to the Lord, the nurturing piece of it.
Yeah.
In most cases, in comparison to a man, patience. Oh boy, that is one thing that I lack and my wife doesn't. She has a very long rope. I do not. And I'm now, mind you, though, I'm a whole lot better than I used to be. Like, I couldn't even say the whole word patience because I was getting tired of it already. Like, I just could put and I'm done. Like, now I'm way better at it. But she's such an example to me of like how far I can actually. I'm like, man, that's inspiring to me. How are you that? Wow, talk to me about it. And we talk about it. She's like, it ain't me, it's the Lord. I'm like, okay, I get that. Then what's the prayer? You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you processing? Like, when you feel that fire in your chest because you're so impatient, she's like, that's the thing. I don't feel that.
He done took that out. Nice.
I'm like, I feel it. She said, you gotta pray that thing out. So it's certain things that she's gifted at. Certain intuition, the women's intuition.
Yeah.
There's been certain times, even in business, she'll say, hey, tell me about such and such. I'm like, yeah. She said, yeah, they need to go. No, not. I'm trying to tell you. Now, you can lollygag if you want to. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, go ahead, keep them. Watch what happens. Right, every time. Every time. So women have so many gifts, like men have so many gifts.
Yeah.
That was a part of the whole plan, the design. But for us as humans to then say a part of God's human creation, I don't need, when you didn't create yourself, you didn't create the other people, you ain't create nothing. You were created. But then to tell the creator, I don't need the other things you created, especially him or her, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
When they were created out of man.
Okay, well, what you trying to say, Larry? Well, women, hold on, time out. They were created out of man, yes. Adam was created by the Lord. And the Lord had in mind, let me give this boy some ribs so I can take one. He's still going to need him to keep his innards in place. But I could take one and give him some help, a companion, someone he can procreate with. He can spend time with, have community with, fellowship with, live life. So they're both needed.
Right.
So that whole thing, if you single, I don't need, man, be careful what you say. Because God will be like, all right, then, all them candidates I have for you, gone. Because you said you straight. Let me know how that works out. I'll wait till you hit your face. Yeah. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere, but I'm just wait to hit your face until you cry my name. Then I'll listen to you. Because you don't need none of this that I created. You don't need none of it. Man, come on. Like,
if what you trying is not working, how about try something else? There's a lot of bitter talk in both directions, as we've just heard. But if it ain't working to find what you're looking for, how about try something else?
And I really believe, going back to the original clip, if a man or a woman is making demands like that of another person, you are going to be by yourself for a long time. If you have a healthy relationship at all.
Let me tell you something. The person that bites on that, there ain't gonna be no trust in that.
Oh,
that's gonna come at a price.
Yeah.
And one that he's not gonna like. And the NDA can't stop.
No. NDA.
Because it's not gonna be genuine. It's gonna be transactional.
I don't think that works out in any relationship.
It doesn't.
Transactional in any relationship, like whether it be you and I, whether it be you and your wife, me and my wife, or whatever, like, or anybody else, like it is. Now, okay, there's an element of that for sure, but if that's the sole purpose of it, Like, that is terrible.
That's toxic.
Yes. And that's so, it's sad, man, because I see some good people who are good people, but I think it's just being misguided, and they're believing things that are not of God. And they're going off of popular opinions, or they're going off the latest drama on social media, or they're going off of all these other things that they're following and gossiping this and that and the other. It's like, man, most of the people that are gossiping the most are the people that either don't have what we're talking about, can't keep what we're talking about, ain't gonna ever get what we're talking about, and lost what we're talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
and I get all of that. What I really want to know is, at the root of that individual, male or female, what is in them for not pivoting to try something else? If the words you are speaking over yourself, which are negative, are not working, if your attitude or whatever lifestyle you have or whatever bubble you're in, that thing is not working for you to attract the mate that you want, what is preventing them from not pivoting, seeking out relationships that have been going on for 20, 30 plus years and saying, I want to sit under that and find out that secret? What is preventing them from doing that?
Pride. Because everybody got it figured out when they never had it figured out. Think about what I just said. I got it figured out, but I have nothing in my past that proves I have it figured out.
Yeah.
But I got it figured out. Dude, it's the most idiotic thing ever. I'm going to act with certainty about this thing when I have no experience with certainty with this thing.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
That ain't the biggest contradiction.
It is. Like, go find some, like you said, find somebody that's got a track record, find wisdom, sit under people. But that's a lost thing. Like, to go ask older people, seasoned people, veteran folks that are experienced in whatever it is, to go ask and sit under people, that is a lost art or a lost proactive behavior. It is lost. People don't respect it anymore.
Yeah.
It's pride. Like, I got it. I got to figure it out. I got ChatGPT. I can find how to have a relationship on Google. Like, what are we talking about? And I really believe, man, like, statements like that, what that dude said on there, you hear some guy say that, I'm like, yeah, man, I feel you, man. I feel you, bro. You're gonna be on the struggle bus. Yeah. Now you might get a woman who's desperate to have a man and be in a relationship and tolerate your behind because maybe you are paying the bills and she wants to be taken care of. But a lot of times women like that, from my view, and it's even what I've experienced, they want, it's like they're hustling each other.
That's it.
They're hustling each other.
It's like 100% transactional.
It's all transactional. Yeah, exactly. I'll deal with his stuff because of what I get. You know, and I'll deal with her stuff because of what I get.
Not because that's a good person. Not because she's loving.
No.
Not because she's got my back. Not because if I hit a hard patch, she got us with love.
Man, I'm gonna confess something, and then we'll wrap it up with this. Not one of my proudest moments. My early days in Nashville. I entered into a very transactional relationship, and it wasn't even a real relationship. My young dumb self ended up pretty much getting what I wanted to get out of the relationship. We were hustling each other. I knew she was hustling me, and I don't know if she knew I was hustling her, but we were doing the same. We were doing the hustle. I stayed around, ironically, because anytime I needed to eat or food, she could cook, bro. She loved to throw down, loved to feed me. I don't care what time. Like, I'll play a gig, get off at 2 o'clock in the morning, go to her house. Dude, she got fried chicken, collard greens, cornbread with honey on it. Like, seriously, like, it was ridiculous, man. but I was sick to my stomach because I knew I was using her.
Mm.
I knew it was. And the crazy part about it was she knew I was using her too, but at the same time, I knew she was using me for companionship, for a hang. She was lonely. I would pay for stuff when we would go out. She didn't make the most amount of money. So anytime I could take a little something off of her, she was cool with it. It was straight transactional.
Yeah.
Here's how crazy it was. I don't even remember her last name. That's how transactional it was. I remember her first name, but I don't remember her last name. And so I'm speaking all this stuff over the last hour because I've done it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I know what that feels like on both sides. I know what it's like to be used, and I know what it's like to use someone for a transactional benefit. No fruit comes from that. I never married her. Don't even know her last name. But it's crazy how people live in that space and literally try to make a marriage out of that. Oh, check out how current this is, and we'll wrap up, man. I was getting some actually buying these little drinks, all these little Hawaiian drinks today.
Yeah.
There's a little store around the corner, and the young lady that works there, for some reason, she felt like I was Dr. Phil. I just wanted my 2 drinks, and she opened up about all her personal business. Like I was like, it was so awkward. I was like, okay, and this older dude sitting next to me. He's like, "Oh, you guys friends?" I was like, like I don't know this girl. And that's like, and she's talking while she takes forever to get my little drinks, and she started telling me about her transactional relationship, and then in a lot of quick bullets. And she says, and then she said, I'm so hurt. Old school over here says, "Well, I'm sorry you hurt. You don't have any reason to be hurt. Why are you hurt?" He joins in on the conversation. I'm trying to get out of it. I'm like, man, and I'm just trying to pay for my drinks. So and then she says, "But I thought we were going to get married." And to me, I was like, like Scooby, like nothing you said previously to me in old school resembled marriage like, at all. Wow.
She don't know what it looks like.
If the transaction is sweet enough, let's get booed up.
Yeah. How many marriages have happened because of that?
Oh.
And are they still together? Ooh.
No. And no.
So them the ones got that divorce rate over 50.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Oh man, what's this good stuff, man? I hope if anyone's watching, enjoying this, our conversation, chopping up real talk with me and Larry, man. Good stuff, Larry. Appreciate the hang, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's good
I
stuff.
hope this helps somebody. At least think.
At least
right?
think.
Preferably in the mirror while you looking at yourself.
Look at yourself.
Or trying to find your real self in that mirror.
That
because that's hard to do when you 100% real. Ain't nobody in front of it but you. Ain't nobody in the house but you. Ain't nobody in the room but you.
Man. Oh, we could be complicated as people. I'm gonna tell you one person who is not as the Lord, man. And I think when we all surrender to him, we find ourselves and who we truly are and who we're designed to be. We get out of transactional and we get into what he wants for us and not what we're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And I've lived it, man. And we'll get into that in a future podcast. Definitely, we'll continue to be transparent, open, and all that good stuff, and speak from personal experiences. So with that said, man, hey, for me and Larry, thanks for joining us this evening on the Real Talk version of AMG Podcast. We will see y'all next week, right, Woods? Next week?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it. All right, brother. See you, man. Dang, it don't want to work for me, Woods. Here we go.
This the AMG way, we don't follow the crowd. Quiet money moves, we just say it out loud. Tax-free living, long plays over hype. Build it right once, let the legacy right. We talk ownership.